So I remember one time hearing this great story. A man goes to the doctor and the doctor asks him, "What's wrong?" And the man says, "It hurts everywhere. When I touch here, it hurts. And when I touch here, it hurts. And even when I touch over here, it also hurts. It hurts everywhere." And the doctor says, "You have a broken finger." And this is really, it is a great story. It points to the habit, I think, of all of our minds, to externalize our problems and to focus on the people and the situations outside of ourselves that we feel cause us difficulty, cause us suffering. We feel like when we have to interact with this person, we suffer, and when we have to do this activity or that activity, there's a lot of suffering. We tend to feel like those people, those events are the cause of our suffering. But just like this story, the Buddha is really encouraging us to take a look at ourselves, take a look at our own mind, and to question whether maybe there's really only one problem instead of all of these different causes of our suffering. Maybe there's just only one cause. Maybe the cause is us, and maybe the cause is our own mind. Maybe we're just not strong enough, our mind is not strong enough to be at peace with what is arising. And we can see lots of examples of this, even within our own selves. We can see that, on a day-to-day basis and even over long periods of time, we can experience interactions with the same people or the same types of activities, and they don't always cause the same amount of suffering for us. We might find that on days where we're having a really good day, suddenly the things that really bothered us maybe just yesterday are not really a problem anymore, or not really as much of a problem anymore. So this is a real evidence that the suffering is really being caused by our own mind. And also, living with great teachers, if we have the opportunity to meet great teachers, I've always felt like one of the greatest things that they can offer us is just their example. And, for myself, living with Vipassana, one of the most inspiring and useful things that I've found living with him is just observing how he deals with difficult people, difficult situations. So many times I've seen him interact with people in the community who I had a lot of problems with, who I found like it was very difficult to interact with them, and he's just completely at ease and just completely super kind to them. Or seeing him having to respond to situations that come up in the community that feel like for myself I wouldn't be able to handle that particular situation at all, and he's just completely at ease handling it. So paying attention to the great examples, other examples of great practitioners that we meet, we can also see it is possible to be at peace with whatever kind of external thing that we're experiencing. So I'll just offer these reflections for today.